Right, I just wanted to make this little video, this little caption for the effects of dopamine, but it's not necessarily just the effects of dopamine, it's just how things work in the mind. It's like, say for instance you want to change your life or something like that, like say you're fat and you don't want to be fat, and it's like, say you're watching this video right now and you just sat there in your room just doing nothing, and you're just scrolling TikTok or something like that, and you're just doing nothing, binge eating, whatever you're doing, you're just fat and you don't want to be, right? It's kind of simple, but it is a bit of a riddle, because there's a trick in your mind that you have to kind of switch, where it's like you've got to just do it without hesitation, without procrastination. You can't just go, oh yeah, I'll do it this time. You just go, okay, maybe you can just go, okay, right, I'm going to do this in an hour or something like that. But then you've actually got to go like, okay, so this is what I'm doing before I do this, because you need to do something else. Like if you've got something else to do, all right, this is getting a bit long-winded, but there has just got to be no hesitation. You've just got to break the pattern of, for instance, just sitting there doing nothing. And even if, like, say you're just sitting there, sometimes maybe you're feeling bad about yourself or anything like that, you're just feeling some sort of way, you're just like, oh, I don't want to feel this sort of way anymore, I'd rather have a different life. And basically all you've got to do is simply identify the pattern that you don't want to keep on happening, and then you just switch it, you know? And it's got to be a definite switch. It's got to be a complete trick of the mind where you just go, nope, I'm doing this instead, you know? So you sat there doing absolutely nothing. Say you're a PC gamer, right? Say you just sat there, I'm just fucking wasting my life away on these games. Or you're just like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good about these games, and I just keep playing them and all this kind of stuff. I'm not trying to diss people who play games, just play your games, alright, it's fine. But it's like, it's the same thing with watching TV. It's like, if you're going to go and do something, if you want to do something, you've got to get up and go and do it. And it's like, there's got to be no shame in this as well, because you've got to understand your energy. You've got to understand what energy you're putting to these intentions. Like, say if you got an intention to get fit, it's got to be from the intention of, well, say it's for the love of yourself, or you love what you do, or you know, like for instance with me, like say if I want to do some exercise, I want to do any exercise, it's like, well, say if I want to go on a run or even a walk like this, it's like, well, I'm going to enjoy it because it's, you know, there's this, you know, I can just go and have a look around here and there's plants and shit, you know. You got to make sure you want to do it. So, well, you go and do it. You know, back in the day, I used to run, but I used to tell myself, right, I need to run. I think I actually just did 5 days a week, but I told myself, right, I've got to wake up and get on this run for, I don't know, I think it was like 6:30 or 7 or something like that. And then I'd get on that run and just go every single, like I did it for a long time, and I was just like, first of all, my knees and whatever else on my legs were hurting me at that moment because I stopped it for a bit. And then I went, this just isn't fun. I'm just doing the same track, or I do some tracks different, you know, etc, etc. But I'm just doing the same track, the same laps, and I'm not having fun with this. It's just boring. So I figured well, what if I just make myself want to do it? You know, I make myself want to not sit on my arse and watch something or play games. It's like, what if I just say, well, doing something else, you find something else to do, and then you go, right, okay, why, how can I make myself want this, or how can I make myself like it? But not in the sense of like, oh, how can I make myself like pain? It's not like that. It's like, you've got to find the good things in what you're doing. It's like, yeah, say for instance you're going on a run, you might hurt yourself, you might majorly hurt yourself on a run. People have probably hurt themselves quite bad on runs, but we're not focusing on the negative, even though I exposed it. But it's like, well, when I go on my runs, it's like, well, it's kind of cool to go, you know, say how many miles you go, and say you're doing a 10k, you can see a decent bit of a town area, a canal area, a forest area like this. You're just going past it at a running pace. You know, you just gotta like it. And that's with anything else. Like, even with work, you've got to like doing your work. And that even means if you want to take a break from it, because say you're just continuously doing things, the same thing over and over again. Someone said that's called insanity, but it sounds kind of funny actually. But when you're just doing things over and over again, trying to push even harder and harder every single day, just keep going every single day, it's like you're going to eventually burn out, and your mind's going to keep on saying, no man, no, I don't want to do this. And then you keep on doing it, you know. You're just going to wear yourself out. You're just going to hit a very low battery without being able to recharge it quick enough. And then you're just constantly burning yourself out every day. But all you need to do is just go and do the things that you wanted to do anyway. Like, I don't know, go on a 35-mile bike ride. Go on make some YouTube videos. I don't know, make a song. Do anything. Just do it. Just create. Just do anything. It's I'm not trying to shame people. I'm not trying to put people down by saying, oh, it's so easy. Oh, it's not that hard. Oh, you need to, you little scumbag, you need to get up now, do 20 press-ups right now, bitch. And it's all this kind of stuff. It's like, it's not about that. If you want to, it's like, I'm not trying to preach to people and tell you what to do. I'm just streaming consciousness so you understand what I'm trying to say. You get what I mean, bruv? So the thing is, it is all... Wait, shit, where did I go then? Yeah, you've got to like it. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be from a energy of, well, technically love, happiness, joy, enlightenment, if you can. Where else? Well, anything like that. Gratitude's a good one. Well, yeah, all of them stuff. And just like, it's not necessarily paying attention. You just don't necessarily linger in more negative energies. And negative is just a word, right? It's just, don't linger in the unnecessary, See, I can't even make the word. It's just the technical, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be in that feeling. You don't want to be in that state. So all you need to do is focus on the positive. And then just go, right, okay, so this is the part where it's going to be good. So then you get up and then you go. Simple. Now let me smoke this joint.